Alright, YouTube. Today, we got a new type of video. Now, I don't know what channel this is coming to. It could be my fitness page, since there's like a lifestyle component to that channel. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely a part of my lifestyle, so this could bleed into that. I could put this on the Genshin channel I made, or I could put this on the OG channel, the one with 700 subscribers, at ScoldingYT. I don't know. You're going to find out before I do, basically. But when I was little, I used to watch a lot of these Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing videos because I've always loved Yu-Gi-Oh! And I found pack openings super satisfying to watch. I don't know why, but I love the game, and so I like this, and I have unboxed some of these before. I've gone through a couple Pokemon booster boxes and probably 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster boxes in my life. I do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! I even have a side hustle of making custom Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a good card right there, one of the Albaz cards. But that filters into my point I was talking about. I interrupted myself on it. But anyway, got a little side hustle, though, of making custom Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck starter kits and selling them on eBay. So, at the very least, this is funding that operation right here, this little booster box. And I just was like, heck it. I'm on vacation. I brought the camera along with me. So I decided that I would record the unboxing. So this is my first time trying this. I was talking with the fam. The TV was on in the background. And it was kind of like, not the most entertaining on my end. So I cut the audio and decided to voice the whole thing over. And now you guys are kind of getting a little update from me. Because no matter what channel this goes on, I have been thinking. I've been thinking about how with my old channel, I used to do everything on there. I had a wide array of interests, basically, and I just made videos according to that. I would do edits, I would do vlogs, I would do mostly gaming videos was the primary content, but I'd have my COD, I'd have my Genshin, and then I'd also have lifting videos too. But at some point, I think I got shadow banned. There you go. Got the cover card right there, the Boral Dragon. But I got shadow banned, and I decided after a long time of trying to, escape the Shadow Realm and just, minimal success on YouTube, I decided to split my channel into 3 branches. I made a new channel, which was just going to be for Genshin. That was the Sculling Impact channel, and that saw no success whatsoever. Literally no success. Then I made the Sane Sculling channel, which was just for COD, and then I made my elaborate end time study on that, the Quickscoping for Christ series. And that was the primary reason for starting a new channel for COD, because I wanted to give the word the best chance at reaching a wide audience as possible, and I figured on the shadow banned account that was going to be less feasible. Hence, I made a new channel. And that saw also pretty minimal success. Not no success, but very minimal. And then the final new channel was Temple Forming, in which all my fitness content went to. And it's the easiest content for me to make because I'm always going to be working out. I have a vast knowledge of health, exercise, and the physical domain. And I also just happen to enjoy that kind of content the most. And so that channel was what feels like lowest investment because of how much I enjoyed it anyway, and it saw the most amount of success. It has gotten marginal traction and has had relatively steady growth throughout the arc of its last year of existence. And all of this has pretty much transpired within a year now. Because, I made these new channels, I made the split almost a year ago exactly, I would say. It's something around a year ago exactly. And so, which channel this video is going on, I don't know, because it's obviously not going on the COD channel, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is somewhat Genshin Impact adjacent, so maybe this could go on that channel, or maybe it's finally time to reboot the old channel, the original one, the ScoldingYT with 700 subscribers, and it's time to finish our journey to 1,000 subs on it. maybe we beat the shadow ban, or maybe I just post this in there and it's just swept away with all the other shadow banned content. Because those subscribers, I mean, I would guess like at least 80% of them are real people, so I don't know where those guys are at, but maybe they'd enjoy an update. I don't know. Maybe they could care less. If this is shadow banned, it won't matter anyway. Or maybe I post this to the fitness page. I don't know. But because I got like pretty much no success on the Call of Duty channel, which I did care about because of all the work I put into the end time study, and because that's so important to me that people hear about the end times prophecies and hear the word of God, I'm disappointed by the lack of success on there, and I honestly miss uploading on the old channel. I miss it being active because there's so many bangers on that channel, and it still means so much to me today. So part of me thinks that this was just a lost cause. Maybe I should move all of those Quickscoping for Christ to the old channel. That could be a horrible idea, an absolutely terrible 180, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it feels like it's worth a shot to me. I also apologize. I try to make a point not to apologize much, but I don't have the proper card opening setup right here. I know most box opening and card opening channels, they have the camera like facing down right above the mat, and this was just kind of a hodgepodge setup and a moment I thought that I would capture on the whim on vacation. So that's why the camera's a little out of focus sometimes. Sometimes it's a little harder to see the cards, even though we've been pulling a couple bangers. Overall, the box has been okay, but maybe there's more bangers to come. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with all the channels as of right now. I also did quit playing Genshin, which is something that I said I wouldn't do. So the Genshin channel completely dead. And I honestly don't even know if it's worth rebooting. It used to be like my backup channel, but now I already have a backup channel being the Sane Sculling channel. So that channel, I don't know if it should get scrapped or become a streaming channel. I literally have no idea, dude. But I did end up quitting Genshin, which is something that I do feel some pretty genuine remorse about. And I was working 2 jobs, so the hours were full-time total, and I was still working out, I was still playing some COD, I was still working on my actual career, and I was hanging out with friends from time to time. So that was a completely loaded schedule. Sometimes I didn't even sleep, not because I was sacrificing sleep for getting other things done. I just had so much going on that I couldn't really unwind. But in all of that, unfortunately, the one thing that had to get swept under the rug was Genshin, because I literally didn't even have 15 minutes to spare every day. And with new regions coming out, new quests, new game modes, limited time game modes, that it would quickly become a lot more than 15 minutes a day to continue playing Genshin. And so I remember it was when I made the marathon vlog on my fitness channel. It was that trip when I went and ran the marathon that I didn't bring my PlayStation with me, which is uncommon, but I just had a lot to pack. I was like, you know what? I can go 3 days without Genshin. And I did that. I sacrificed bringing the PlayStation in order that I could pack more stuff for the trip and take up less space. Here you can see I just came back from the restaurant and a full day of drinking. I'm a little steezed, super excited to open these cards. This is filmed in like 3 segments. But anyway, I came back from the trip and just I was super busy with the jobs and with working out and with the other videos I had to do, and I never got back to Genshin. And I had a lot of motion going on IRL, so it felt like at the time justifiable. Like I didn't need Genshin anymore. And I don't need Genshin. I need God. That's all you really need. But I just felt like it was the time to move on from Genshin, and looking back, I am deeply regretful about that. Because now I kind of want to go back, but I feel screwed because I missed out on all the Primo Gems. I have quest after quest after quest to do, and if you know anything about me, the quests are my least favorite part of the game. Right there I got Ecclesia. That was the card that I bought this box in hopes of getting, because it really ties a couple of the decks I'm working on together. So I'm absolutely stoked about that. That's not one that's getting divvied up into a deck that I'm selling. But yeah, back to Genshin. I miss it. It was such a relaxing part of the day. I look at all of the videos that I made on my channel on Genshin and some of the success they got, but really just like, I think about how relaxing it was to play. All the countless hours I spent grinding. But even right there, like, if I say I continue to play Genshin for the rest of my life, but then I got all that time I was on Genshin back, it was tallied up and then given back to me, that'd be a lot of time. That'd be a lot of hours, a lot of extra hours in my life. So part of me like yearns to go back to Genshin, and part of me wishes I never left. But another part of me thinks that's a sacrifice that I should make. Because, you know, Genshin's not really like COD. It's not a game you have to play. It's not like a game that you can just play every once in a while and be good. To be rewarded on Genshin and to utilize the kind of the wish system, you need some consistency. You kind of need to be playing all the time. You need to be on all the time so you can earn the Primo Gems, so you can gamble, baby. But I obviously have missed like 3 months of earning that gambling sauce. And I miss it, and maybe I think it's too late to be saved on Genshin. But my account was so good. As you can see, I am very disgruntled about this. And I'm a little disgruntled that I didn't give up on it, but that I tried to branch off and leave the old channel behind a little bit and start my new thing. Because the new channel, I don't know, it's just like, I feel like the COD, and as well as Genshin, and as well as every video game right now, they're kind of dead. Like, gaming's kind of dead. So I made that new channel basically for nothing, because if people aren't going to play a video game, how the frick did I expect them to watch content on a video game? And that's what it is, because all the COD snipers are only being watched by other COD snipers who are like, that's a freaking sick clip, dude. It's not like the sniping content on YouTube is getting people into sniping anymore. The people that are into sniping are keeping that content alive like a dying mule. So I just it's sad, really. But this pack opening was awesome, and I got the card I wanted, and this was a really fun experience for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless. Stay tuned for whatever's next on whatever channel you're seeing this on, and I'll keep you guys updated, because we might be getting some more motion rolling on YouTube again. So I love you guys. God bless y'all. Peace out, and I will see y'all next time.